So that's going to be.
Well, that's not easy putting that in there, is it?
So we now got to work out how we make the loop. So you want the loop about there?
Right, ready to go.
Yeah. Because you still touch the rope, that's why.
Wrist, haven't you?
Yeah, it'll be
Do you
alright.
want me to do it?
No, I'll manage.
I've got a strength to do the bloody clip.
Right. So that's then the right size for you. Makes sense? Will make more sense. Right. So what I found is if you put the clip sideways and then just flip over it, it will hold the whole thing.
Oh, that's clever.
Right. And then with the other clip, you put it on the other end, but you bring the three together, and you don't want it like a bowstring, but you want it not to sag it.
Oh, make mine too saggy.
You want it, yes, you want it.
It should
You
be
want it
saggy.
saggy.
The nicest possible way. You're saggy.
Right. What you then do is you pick the colour that you want. In this case, I've got purple on this, so you want to pick the colour that you want your purpley bit to be.
You want it
Right.
just blue, didn't you?
Yeah, blue.
So I'm going to do this one black.
I was going to do mine like this, but I'm not copying you, Scott.
Oh, do red and blue.
Of length
You want red?
Red and blue, yeah.
was 3 times the length of this, right? And that's too short. So I reckon if I make this 6 times the length, it'll give me enough to go to here and to go to here, right? So what I'm going to do is go from there and go 1, 2, 3, yeah, come on,
I think we can all
4,
count.
5, 6. And if in doubt, give an extra one because we can always cut the excess off, right? So you want to do 6 and a bit times the length of your thing.
You haven't got any yellow.
I got what was cheap.
Why are you asking for pink?
Where did you get it from?
eBay. Actually, it was at like £2.50 like a roll, so
Was
it was
it?
really quite cheap.
That's good.
Can I have the knife, please?
Yeah.
Oh, yellow.
These are the ones we've got.
One for luck.
You always want pink. What's wrong? Aren't you feeling well?
Well, pink would have gone with purple, yeah, but I want a change from pink, look. You know,
Yeah.
pink.
What colour would you like?
I want blue. So wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
didn't.
Just
Oh,
an extra one just in case.
Drop there,
Yeah,
just in case.
we can't add more in, but you know, the stuff's so cheap. It'll go a bit long. Don't worry about it. That's it.
This is the easy bit, isn't it? I've got a feeling this weaving
know
bit's
why.
going to be complicated.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
You have to wait for the others to get to this point.
Oh,
3 of them, all right? Because actually, otherwise we don't get the loop at either end. Okay. So when we've got 3 of them,
scratch the table, Scott.
Oh, God, the best
It was an heirloom.
so this one will end up being, that will be the loop at one end, and that will be the loop at the other end. All right.
I'm
So
gonna
you
do
need
the
to
same
work
colour as
out how big you want your thing to be. Right. If you want a clip, because that will make it even longer. There is a little container. Ignore the keyringy bits because they'll make it even longer. But there's little clips. So if you want to put a clip on it, it's about getting it the right length for you. All right. So basically, you put the clip on.
Does anybody want another colour?
purple.
Purple. There. Have a
Okay.
bit of purple. All right. Work out your length and cut a bit off, and actually use the table. Put it on the table and slice it.
So,
All right. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work out that when that other loop's on there, so that's going to be huge and too big, so I'm going to come down a bit. I want to get it to the right length. Does that make sense? So you're aiming to see, I'm trying to work out whether or not that clip and that loop.
sit somewhere else.
Alright.
What clip and what loop?
So I've put the clip on that bit,
What colour are
Yeah.
you going to have,
and
Stephen?
I'm trying to match
I'm not
with
going to do
loop
that
on that
because
bit.
I have to head off
And
in a
I'm
few
trying to get
minutes.
it
So
to
yeah,
be the right size
I have an
for my-
appointment.
for
So
my wrist.
Oh
Right?
no.
yeah,
So this
So you
one,
should make
You
one
get
for
one loop,
Liz.
like that,
yeah, up to the top.
yeah, and then you measure that first loop round your wrist
Right.
like that.
So if you want to clip,
Yeah.
put the clip on now.
Okay,
Right.
and
So,
that, but hang on, how do I measure? And then just,
right. So it looks like that.
so then I get hold of that
Yeah.
and just go back down to there, and that's
Yes.
the 3.
Yes. So what you'll end up
One,
with is a
two,
loop at
three.
each end and a random loose bit.
Got that.
Too long.
All right. So I've now got this to the length that I want. So that clip should come under there and clip with that other loop underneath. Right. So once I've now got,
That's right.
so I've now got to this point where I've got the clip at one end, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this loose bit of string and the clip, and I'm going to clamp it to the bit of wood.
Where did you put the clip?
Under,
Where does the slip
under,
go on? But any end, any of the.
either end.
Yeah. So
There's
just.
a loop on it. So, in theory, a third of the string you put the clip on. Yeah, so the third of the string, and then the other third comes up and joins in.
So just drop that down to there like that.
So you,
And then
what
that
you
goes
should
onto
have
the-
Yeah,
is a
that's
loop at one end and a loop at the other end with the little clippy in. And you want to jam it on without getting springy.
And then.
So you stuck your clip thing inside, didn't
So
you?
I've just stuck the clip on the top. So I've now got the 3 bits hanging down.
I've only got. Does that need to be? Yes, that
Yeah,
needs to be.
that
at the
needs to
other
be
end.
in with your clip. Just to hold it there. Just-
What's that?
So where?
What's that?
right, have you got, are you going to put a little clippy one on?
Thank you.
Yeah, so put the clip on. You want the clip, yeah. Yeah, happy? Right, and then what you do is you hang it on there so you've got the other loop and the other sort of loose bit hanging down.
Where do I cut?
Right, you pull it around and work out, right, you need to put the clip on the other end of the clip because that's the bit, you've got it on the bit that opens and you want it in the bit that doesn't open. So you have to feed it on the string. Yeah.
Could I have that knife,
He's got
please?
patience of a saint.
Right, so on your clip, you want
And we
that
test it.
end.
What am I doing with that now?
That end needs to be on the rope, not that end. You've got that end at the moment. So that's it. Because it's going to be permanently attached to one end of your bit of string.
Can I have a clip, please?
Well, you can have a clip. Have a clip. You all right there? So if you then put
Stephen, do you want me to make you a
that way.
bracelet?
yeah, that'd be cool.
What colours? Blue and
Colour
black?
blue would be perfect.
put it on
Give me
there,
that.
that will then hold it in place while you work.
Oh,
Right?
Right, I'm held into place when
Okay.
I
So now you've got it that way.
little wrists.
Oh, thank you.
How come yours is so massive, man?
What?
Well, I mean, you've got tiny wrists.
Because I measured that to measure around like that.
Okay. Are you not having a clip?
Yeah,
The
still
clip
got a
makes
clip
it
on it.
longer.
Yeah, but it is on it. Look.
Yeah, but that's going to come off your wrist.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I just put it in my bag.
I'm just saying.
Blue!
Just first go. You can make it. Right.
Just
It's always
There he
Stephen's
comes.
like, why are you doing it like
Right, so when you've got all 3 of them, what you want
Why
to do
does it
is
say small?
without,
So
what
where
you
am
want is you want to be able to, you've got to put another clip on this end, not so this is like trampoline-y, but so it doesn't sag. No saggy bit on the end. Alright?
I still haven't cut it.
Are you getting on loose? I'll wait for it and shunt it across.
The middle. So you end up like that with the middle, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to put it underneath, pull it up, and then do that first half of the knot that you do when you do shoelaces. But you want to make sure that your 2 ends are
Same.
same length. Okay, so you should end up with something that looks like that. So it's just that little shoot.
I can't get my arm up.
As long as they're roughly the same length, we'll get away. Otherwise, what happens
You
is
could
you
go
get
like
halfway down and
this.
one of them runs out.
But only if you do the face.
I can't. My left arm don't go up anymore.
My right arm doesn't, so we can do it.
So it's between you, you reach the ceiling. Right, So this is where it gets more interesting. Right, we'll try to do this upside down now. Right, so what you do is you make one of them, you lay across the top. Yeah, and you leave your finger on it. Okay? And then the one on this side goes underneath and back out again.
But does it go over that bit?
So one's over and one's under.
Does it come through this loop here?
Yes. Yeah, it comes through
So
the
you
loop.
go.
So it's got to go over the one you've pulled
if you
across,
look-
like that.
And then what do you do? Pull it
Right,
tight?
pull it tight.
I'm thinking it.
Right, so I'll do it again. Right, pull it apart. Okay, so you take one of them
Yeah.
and you lay it across, so you've got
Yeah.
like that D shaped, right? Then the second one goes
This
over
is like,
this.
like Tannis said, this is like what
And
I used to
pull
do in
through.
school with those
Yeah.
plastic things.
Yeah,
Over. Do you
And
keep
through
doing
up.
that?
yeah. But what you have to do is you have
Switch
to
the other side.
alternate. If you do them all down one side, you'll get a spiral.
Yeah,
The thing-
I
instead of
remember.
this being a straight one, it would actually twist all the way around. Yeah. Well, so, the arse is you get halfway down doing a straight one, and then you do it, you get halfway twisted it. So you have to. That's what you end up with. It just twists like a spiral.
Oh, that's quite nice.
Yeah. It's just a different technique.
How come mine's not
Are you
wrapping
alright
around
there?
underneath?
Yeah, mine didn't either.
No, I don't know. Mine.
So you do a lot.
Yeah.
So you do that.
Twisty,
Like that.
twisty.
It goes over the
And
top.
that goes.
Right, so
My
take this,
battery is
throw
on
it all the way over.
20%,
So
so
literally throw the whole thing over,
Right.
right?
You
So I've
could
got a nice big loop, and then I'm going to go
turn it off
over
and
that
then
one,
you
Yeah.
do
And then
like
this
on.
Yeah.
underneath and back, right?
Under.
Under and then up,
Through the
up
hole.
out of there like a rabbit out.
So it's
of
like you're doing the knot, but you've got to
Yeah.
do it with the bit of glue in between.
yeah.
Next
I
one.
don't know. It's all a
No, we don't know yet.
mystery.
Start
Yeah.
doing it like round and hit and hit and hit.
Yeah, this is going to be complicated.
It's actually not. It's like knitting. It's not a complicated process.
Once
God,
you
I
get
can't
used
do
to
it.
it.
Right, but you have to keep the sequence right, and you have to keep the tension right. Right, so
What are
that-
these for? To beat through it?
they're for another design.
Oh.
We're going to do more than one.
Put this round.
Got faith in us.